Hey there, everyone. It is me, Team Ryry here. I am back. Is that freaking awesome or what? Now it is time once again to discuss wrestling news, wrestling topics, whatever I feel like talking with you, my viewers. So sit back, relax, and enjoy this marvelous discussion. Here goes nothing. Now, everyone knows by now that Brock Lesnar and Paul Heyman have great chemistry together. Ever since Brock Lesnar debuted in the WWE back in the day. Okay? Awesome, okay? Paul Heyman, Brock Lesnar. And then they broke up, they got back together. Unbelievable. I think, from my point of view, Brock Lesnar should never ever talked in his early years in the WWE. I think WWE really screwed it up, you know? That's what you have Paul Heyman for. He does a lot of talking for you. Then, off the record, WWE decided to let Brock Lesnar do the talking. Then it did not really work out from my point of view. I mean, he won a lot of championships, a lot of great rivalries. Paul Heyman, he was the man with the master plan, you know. Then WWE decided, Brock Lesnar went to UFC. Then he came back, and he rejoined with Paul Heyman. Then at the time, he had CM Punk, best in the world, because Brock Lesnar was a part-timer, and he was doing like a special events, like a special attraction. Lesnar was. So, and eventually, he had more dates on his contract, and then the rest is history. But in the meantime, he tried other WWE superstars to manage, like Kirk, Axel, and I think he did Ryback. I'm not really too sure. I think they both did. And in my opinion, it did not really work out very well, like CM Punk and Brock Lesnar. You may agree with me, you may not agree with me. So, the reason I want to bring this up, possibly he might work with another WWE superstars. And I said to myself, here we go again. Do you think it's going to be the same WWE superstars, or do you think it's going to be different WWE superstars? In my opinion, that'd be great if you work with Roman Reigns. He had a chance to work with Roman Reigns around WrestleMania 31, but I guess that was just a huge tease, you know? Because from my point of view, and this is just my opinion only, I know a lot of my opinions don't matter on social media. Probably I'm going to get a lot of hate comments, but I'm just going to wing it. Roman, he's a badass, in my opinion. I mean, he's not the greatest performer out there. If he had a manager, he don't need to do all that damn talking on the freaking mic, because his mic skills absolutely sucks. If you think they're great, then I don't know what to say about you, you know? I guess you think that Roman Reigns is a Mr. Awesomeness or Glorious or whatever, but he really isn't. But McMahon loves him, and he's going to be with WWE for a long time. He is the next Cena. We all know that already. And a lot of fans love it. Other fans cannot stand Roman Reigns. Some people cannot stand John Cena. Other people love John Cena. Now, I don't understand WWE. When Brock Lesnar is gone, Paul Heyman is gone, but maybe if Brock Lesnar is gone, he could manage other WWE superstars like he did with Ryback, Mr. Kurt Hennig, and of course CM Punk. I think the best one between Brock Lesnar and CM Punk. They have a lot of great chemistry together, and let's see if it does happen. I'm not gonna believe this until it happens on television. I think it's just a rumor, and I don't know if Paul Heyman wants to work with other WWE superstars. He may have. He may not know. He might not know of. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if he has a say so or is it up to McMahon and the credibilities on Raw. Of course, from my point of view, I think Paul Heyman is a fantastic manager. He's definitely going to be in the Hall of Fame whenever that's going to happen. He did great things in ECW. Too bad they're not around anymore. They used to call him Paul E. Dangerously, but those days are no longer with us. Now they just call him Paul Heyman. He is a crazy son of a gun back then. If you guys watch it on the network, or if you have it on WWE Blu-ray of Paul Heyman, it's a great documentary. Probably a lot of you have it already if you're a collector, or probably you have it on a great price. Prices go down. A lot of people don't buy wrestling DVDs or Blu-rays. They buy them when it goes on sale. I think that we stop making Blu-rays. That's kind of sad, but crap happens. So, what's your thoughts? Would you guys like to see Paul Heyman manage another WWE superstar, or do you think he's just perfectly fine managing Brock Lesnar? I know it's not managing anymore, but he has a different name for it. It's the same thing, but he's very good at it. And all good stuff. I just don't like when WWE puts Paul Heyman in a square circle. That is really ridiculous. But Paul Heyman don't care. He gets paid regardless. I like to see CM Punk back, but I know a lot of you are going to say it's never going to happen. Hey, off the record, Warrior came back, rest in peace. A lot of former WWE superstars came back to the company. You know who made this all worked out very well? Is between the WWE superstar, former WWE superstar, and Triple H. He made it all smoothly as silk again. So never say never, Now, if they do bring back CM Punk, I'm assuming it's going to be a part-time gig, but don't give CM Punk any more title runs. He did it back in the day. He accomplished that. Now, if he does come back, I know you guys think I'm crazy. Give him a WrestleMania main event. Give him a WrestleMania moment. I know he did it a moment before, but let him close out the show or something like that. Probably won't happen because he's on bad terms with WWE. I mean, that's what I've been hearing. You don't want to believe it anymore. So if you like this discussion, give it a thumbs up. If you hate it, don't do nothing. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and hit that subscribe button. Because recently, Paul Heyman had a recent brand new interview this weekend at Survivor Series weekend. So people have been asking questions. So I put it's a sort of an article. I do the best that I can. Hopefully it'll fit down there in the description box. Have a good one. And that wraps it up. This is Team Ryry is signing off. Thank you very much for listening.